How about you? I'm Hank. In 2019, I made a series of 3 or 4 videos of me, my father-in-law, and Brandel, who my buddy that has moved to Tennessee. We went and got this old motor grader and tried to get it back to Tommy's house. There was a lot of things that happened along the way. So I thought it would be cool to remember. I made this video in 2019. I made these videos in 2019. So I thought it would be cool. When we made the video, I think we had like 40,000, 50,000 subscribers, something like that. So I thought it would be cool to kind of reminisce and see the whole process from start to finish of this grader getting to Tommy's house. Okay, you guys tag along and let's get started. Brandel!
Hey.
I got my buddy Brandel with me, the master mechanic, right? So this is an old Galleon T400, and the guy said it actually ran when he parked it. And so we'll check the fluids in it. We'll see what it looks like up top here and see if we can't get this bad boy fired up. Supposedly all we've got to do is put jumper cables on it. What do you think?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, that's an allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, all right, let's check it out. All right, here's the...
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of, I mean, it's got nest in here. It's got some rust. So I hope that the rats haven't chewed through any of the wiring. So we'll see. There's a battery in it, and well, just a little boo-boo on the radio.
I think that's like our ECM on the John Deere 310G right there, right?
All right, let's check. We'll get up here. I'm gonna check the water in it, see if it's got any water in it.
Got a new outlet. Yeah.
Hey, what's that? Bone dry? Is that
Bone
what
dry.
Is that what they say?
Bone dry.
Bone dry. Just a little bit of rust on the top here. All right, let's look at some more stuff here. Around to the other side of the engine, and we got a. I guess that's a brake line. Maybe come off right.
See, it's
here.
all right though because it's broken here, but it's also broken here. So
Oh, well, yeah.
so this side doesn't have any brakes.
Kind of,
so
it's equaled out.
Yeah.
You're just gonna turn in circles.
Yeah, that's right. We got the proportioning valve perfect.
Yeah. So let's check the. All right. Well, it's got oil in it.
It's got oil in it.
Yeah, it's got oil in it.
That's the bonus.
That is a bonus.
It's got a fairly new alternator, so at one point it was fairly well taken care of. They were looking after it. Also, I like this. They've got the high performance NASCAR heat wrap on the exhaust manifold also.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this thing's got. All right. There's your levers. Got some more weeds in here. What's your head, Fred? Your control levers. Your brake. This don't work no more. We got the Komatsu 31P here to kind of give us a place to get our toolbox in here.
And then this one right here looks like this. Not long for the world.
Yeah. Hey, but if it cranks.
But if it cranks.
But hopefully we get this thing cranked up here. And then come back and have at least we'll get it cranked so we can get it onto a low boy. Which will not be in this video. We got a friend that's got a transport. If we can get it running, get the tires pumped up on it, then we'll take it back to my father-in-law's place, and he will fix all the hoses on it and whatever else needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I think we'll get it running. And if you like videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
We'll take this old battery out and put some ones that's got some juice in it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Then learn how to
Yeah.
fix it.
Obviously, I don't know if this thing's going to crank yet or not. But if it does not crank, you know, your comments really helped us troubleshoot the 310. So hopefully your comments in this video will help us troubleshoot this thing, and we'll get back to it.
And they won't only help us, but they'll help everybody later on down the road too. So keep that in mind.
All right, last time we used a stick.
Yeah, you need your measuring stick.
We need a fuel gauge. Anybody got a fuel gauge?
Fuel gauge.
All right, here we go.
Fuel gauge.
All right.
I don't know if Tim drank it, but he said all it needs is put some fuel in it and it should crank. It don't look like it.
It ain't got much in it.
Well, something's happening.
All right, so we're gonna try the liquid wrench and we brought some diesel here.
Our version of the fuel shutoff solenoid. Yeah, I think so. I don't know where the key switch
It's right here. It's right here. Yeah, you gotta climb up in there, big boy.
Yeah, good luck, right? It's not gonna move either way. I'm surprised that it doesn't have a master key.
I figured it had a master key and a push button.
Yeah, well, it's got a push button, and it's got an ignition key, but I don't see a master key anywhere.
If they're about out of that, I got some more to.
I think that's got all she needs. Just gonna take some.
You got it?
That's exactly how to get it in there.
Gotta put this fuel cap on it. Okay, couple of levers.
Couple levers.
Yeah.
That cutoff. Because I don't know anything about graders.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
The button is hard as a rock.
Is it?
I don't think we're getting anywhere there.
So, how tough is it going to be to get the button out of the console? I didn't pay attention to that.
It's rusted in.
Yes.
You gotta move that. The rat's home. The rat's gonna come back tonight and wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving. I don't know if it's got a nut, but it's moving. So what we're going to try to do is take this whole cover off here. We got one more bolt to get off here, and then we'll just try to hot wire this thing, basically. Let's see if we can get it this way. But while we're doing that, you got your left mold board, your scarifiers, your accessories. So this is just kind of outlining the levers, power shift, side shift, leaning wheel, and something else on this side. Maybe one of you grader operators can tell me what this lever's for, but you know, hydraulic steering. And then of course the levers on this side. I know absolutely nothing about road graders except the fact that they turn our dirt roads smooth. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see. Man, I hope we get this thing cranked up. Now, from what I understand, Galleon was bought by Komatsu back in maybe the 80s, somewhere around there. I don't know what year it was, but Galleon, there used to be a saying, all roads lead to Galleon, because they were like the industry standard in road graders for a while. And then, you know, as economic times affected everybody, they ended up going and getting bought by Komatsu, who dropped the name, and then they reintroduced the name again. So all right, here we go. We got a 10. Let's see, I think that's a 10, not 11 millimeter.
Pull this box up.
All right. Let's see what's on. Let me hold on a second, Brandon. There you go.
Okay, so it's got just a regular old starter switch,
Alright.
which is indeed. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn the key. The Bendix isn't engaging. Got a hammer.
Uh-oh. Hi.
When the key don't work, get a hammer. See if it breaks loose.
Now, a lot of times when you have the starter not engaging like that, tap it with a hammer because it gets frozen sometimes.
And a lot of times you'll see some that have the paint removed in a very specific spot,
Oh.
and that's the hammer spot.
Beat it again. So I got a disclaimer here. We are not mechanics, okay? So we just understand principles. Need the key.
The key. I love when you put it in my face.
What you doing, Brandon?
Trying to find a hammer. Just a standard starter. I don't think that it's any different.
So we know that the Bendix is not engaging, right? So we're pretty sure this wire is what engages it. So we're going to take this off, connect it to the wire that goes straight to the battery. Try it that way. Man, I hope we get this thing cranked up.
Well, I wouldn't have had to do
All right.
Well, I know. I was trying to turn this.
Okay, so we think, you know, we beat it with a hammer and all that. We're going to try to take that wire that runs the Bendix, and we're going to try to just cross that and see if that don't work, and then we'll go from there. All right, go ahead. Let's see if it's. Oh, there we go. Ah. Hold your mouth right. Hey! Yeah!
He needs
Woo!
the fan.
Come on, man! All right. Well, we got it running. Now we don't know how to cut it off. Cut it off, man. Well, we sprung a leak.
Oh, this hurt.
All right, so there's no water in it. The belts are missing. Got a hydraulic leak up front. So we're gonna cut this thing off. But we're happy that the engine runs. So we're gonna try to starve it of fuel. There. There you go. All else fails, just take the fuel. This metal line had a hole in it. That's where you saw the hydraulic fluid earlier. All right, now that the thing's cranked, what's going to happen is we're going to take off some of the hoses here and some lines and just take us back. Like I say, the belt is missing off the pulleys in the front of the engine. And so we're just going to do that. We tried to air up this tire, it ain't working. And so we got a buddy that's got a transport that will bring his tractor trailer out here and get it loaded up on that. So then we can get it back to my father-in-law's place and actually get it in operating condition. So we've ended up putting a couple new hoses on it. We think that they're gonna work out for us, and got them all up here. So we're at least headed in the right direction with new hoses. Have you watched that first video, man? We sprung a leak, looked like daggum Niagara Falls. That's all that fluid dropping down there. But anyway, so we're going to get started on this, do a couple of maintenance things on it, and then hopefully we'll at least move it today. And in today's video, that's today's goal. Hopefully we get there. All right, we brought us a battery with us today, so we'll slap that thing on there. Of course, I brought my crescent wrench. Yeah. We'll put that in there and get her put on. All right, we got the pump come on when we hit the battery, huh? Or you just undid it, didn't you? All right, so this is the fan belt we're going to replace, or that's the pulley that we're going to put the new fan belt on. So we get that done. Yep. Yeah. What we're going to do is move this alternator back, give us some room to get that belt put on. You got an extension? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So after we get done beating on the alternator with a hammer, we're going to beat on the starter because you guys like that a lot when I beat on the starter.
Yeah. Ain't no way that's gonna work.
You don't think so?
No.
Man, that was good. Yeah. He killed all them first.
Gummit.
So we're thinking that belt's a little too short.
I knew it when I did.
So we got this belt that's too short. It's a
25-inch belt. What?
25-inch belt. We needed. Well, we can still get some more stuff done while we're here, and it's not a wasted trip. All right, we got our courier service going to go get us a new belt. The belt we got too short, so now we just, while he's off to the store getting us a new belt, we're going to go put some water in it, put some oil in it, and continue on doing some stuff while he's gone. Remember to hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Hey, real quick, while he's going to go get that belt, we're Amazon affiliates, so we have an Amazon link below here. If you click on that, it'll take you to Amazon. You can go do your shopping. The prices are the same for you, but we get a little kickback on it for the channel. Everything we make off Amazon, we put it back into the channel. So if you do Amazon shopping anyway, click our link and use that. We'd appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Let's get this galleon running again. This galleon stallion.
That big a hole?
My aim never was that good. I didn't last long on the basketball team, you know what I'm saying? I was almost afraid to set that big old heavy water bottle on top of this aerodynamic hood they got over here. Woo, this thing's thirsty. All right, she's full. All right, so now that we got the water in it, we got some more fluids to do here. I think there's an expression for that. Bone dry.
I got it.
Oh, what we got going on there?
And this boy, a friend of mine that was working for us here.
We got some oil in there. You can see that. I don't know. Can you see down in there? So now we're going to add some motor oil to it, freshen it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Checking the motor oil now. Got a rag of some sort. Oh, that's fine.
Which side's the motor?
Pretty clean oil, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty clean. Pretty clean oil. Motor oil's fine. So you can see we showed you on that last video, it's an international engine or motor, but I can't figure out what kind of series or model it is, but let's see, it's there's 7000004 cast on that number there, like 61 maybe cast right there. So I don't know, who knows, but it is international. The guy should be back with our belt here in a little bit, and we'll try to finish this thing up. One thing that I'm kind of disappointed in so far is that I've used a 1/2-inch wrench, I've used a 9/16 wrench, pair of channel locks, and a crescent wrench. So I've exceeded my 3-tool limit, you know, because usually it's just a crescent wrench, but we're using a little bit more tools today. But man, I hope we get this thing moved. We know it cranks from the last video, but we'll crank it again in this video to let you see it again running, and then hopefully we can try to get it at least rolled 10-15 feet just to see if it rolls. All right, we're back. Let's see if this A65 gates, let's see if that's going to work on this thing here. While he's over here trying to get the levers all loosened up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna try it again. Put this thing back up here. Let me set y'all up here. All right. Ah. 9/16, I think. A half inch. All right, let's see here. And now that we got this up, we'll hook this battery up and we'll try and see what happens. Let's see here. Now hold on before you listen. Before you do that, I'm gonna go grab a hammer and we're gonna go beat that starter just to make it all. All right, here we go.
He lives between here and Grand Ridge.
A little leakage. All right. We just kind of tighten up this fuel line here.
You ready?
Yeah. Is that not awesome? Man, I didn't have my camera ready. There's a rat that big, the size of a softball, come crawling out of that thing. Doggone it. Here we go, it's a maiden voyage. Ah! Doggone it, hydraulic fluid. Yeah, you got one more line up there busted. Well, doggone it, the one hose we didn't replace busted. Oh, yeah. Well, we got the blade picked up. Got a leak up there as well.
Yeah, I ain't got it tight. What's leaking?
That thing's running pretty good though. I mean, it's idling great. All right, so we got a loose connection up there, and then this hose is busted here. So I think once we get that fixed, I think we'll at least be able to. Well, so we're going to we'll obviously just tighten that down, but the hose we have to replace. So that might be in another video. But man, we're getting close. This is awesome. Oh no! Where'd that come from? Yeah, I got you. I'm telling you, that thing just was purring.
There it is. Kill switch. That's what it was. You
Right.
use ignition switch.
Yeah.
Cross these two and it kills it.
There you go.
Cross them two and it starts it.
He got that dog. He did that at insurance job.
All right, so we got this end up. We're making progress though. That's the important part. We'll get some more hoses for this thing and then come back out here for a part 3.
Hey, can you reach that end of it there?
Yeah.
It don't pull out.
Yeah, it's going, well, not much. That's leaking, so we need to tighten that one up. This one needs to be tightened. I think it's on that side, the new side. Yeah, there you go. Hear these guys behind me, they're over there telling stories about high school, reliving their youth. Proud of him for using a crescent wrench. Alright, we're going to get one more hose take off here. We're going to take this one off right here. It goes here, loops back around to here. Take it off and then run to the store and get some hoses, but that'll be in the next video because it'll take a while to get these hoses made and paid for. This makes it official here. And put me a Hamiltonville Farm sticker on there. Really, that's all you need to make things work around here. Did you know that? So these are the hoses we gotta replace here. These 3. Actually, there's gonna be a 4th one he takes off here in a second. But that's what we gotta replace, and then okay, we'll get these hoses ordered and fitting. You know, we'll get a part 3 to that video. I don't know. We'll do it here shortly. Brought some more hoses. How many we bring total? 4, I think. 5. Got the Hamiltonville Farm master mechanic here at Brandel. This is the Hamiltonville Farm proving grounds out here where we're at. So we're going to try to get these hooked up. Of course, we brought our crescent wrench. And I don't know why we brought these. I got in trouble last video for actually bringing more than a crescent wrench out to the job that we had done. So, so you guys don't give me too much grief. Every now and again, we do have to, you know, do something besides a crescent wrench. Or a shifter for all my Australian mates.
Shifter, yeah.
Yeah.
Took me a minute on that comment.
Yeah. One thing we're doing is trying to figure out where the hoses go. We didn't mark them when we took them off the first time, which is a rookie mistake, right? Is something we should.
Which I did not participate.
Yeah, and so now we're trying to figure out what hose fits on what thing. I know, simple mistake, we overlooked it, but now it's costing us time now because we got to figure out what hoses go to what connections. I mean, good Lord, we got daggone 97 feet worth of hoses here. So we got these two outlets here got to get hoses on them, which go to the front, and then we've got another outlet down here, and it will go on this side. It's a lot of figuring out what ends go where and how we're going to route these things to make sure we do the right connections for the right functions on the levers. I'll run this in first.
Yeah. Let me see if my adjustable wrench will work.
Your apprentice shifter.
My apprentice shifter. Oh man,
No.
doesn't work.
Not big enough.
You got it.
That thing grips on there tight, don't it?
Yeah.
You can get it. Did you tighten all these other fittings?
Yeah.
On like that
And
one?
then the glass and tightening
Did
on
you?
it.
Now we do the other side. Well, that's one down. We got 4 more to go. We're connecting some hoses now, matching ends and making sure we get the right one.
This one, just to make sure, this one's got a JIC end on it too, right? So we don't have to fight with it on the other end.
Get it set up through here so we can actually put it in the right spot before we get everything buttoned up. Hydraulic hoses are expensive, man. It's crazy, especially if you have to order them custom made or whatever. Now, they used to have a mobile guy that would come out and make the hoses on site. That was a pretty good deal, and but that guy's no longer in business. But that was a pretty good setup for whenever they could get the mobile guy out here to do the hoses on spot. But unfortunately, that guy's no longer in business here.
Always had that phone right there on his shoulder.
Huh.
Tractor Supply is the cheapest place you can buy a hose.
Yeah.
Pull this down and put it on that right in front of you.
Where's that? Oh,
There you go, right there.
Oh Lord.
I'm doing a lot of supervising today.
Scoop up a bunch of dirt.
A little bit. It wasn't dirt, it was an old hose jacket. Is what it was.
Well, if nothing else, this thing's going to have, you know, we can get some money for the hoses off of it. We're getting her done. We'll figure her out. I've really been enjoying the comments about the part 1 and part 2 of this grader, about people that live up near the plant where they used to build these things, and people having stories about they used to run the galleons when they were on road crews and stuff. So it's pretty interesting reading your comments about that kind of stuff. So I appreciate it. Keep leaving those comments because they're really cool to read. And get you getting all limber.
I know, right?
Nimble.
Doesn't happen often. So that's going to be the second. Use my other heavy duty tool here.
Yeah, oh, look at you. Yeah, I think it goes under that actually. So we got this one here. It'll connect to this one. We're getting them figured out. It's like a puzzle.
Hose slot when I do hoses.
I told you, I asked you. Get this one connected over here. Brandon will get that one connected over there. What's going to happen when we crank this thing up and hydraulic fluid shoots out all these open holes we ain't got hoses for?
Ain't supposed to be no open hose.
What happened now?
Should have took all them out the first time.
I guess since this one's locked up, since this control valve's locked up, it don't matter which one I put on it, does
No,
it?
it don't, because it don't work no more. I just sprayed, one reason I replaced them, I sprayed it whole oil out.
Slowly but surely we're getting this thing figured out. Here's what you don't see, right? This is going to be a 15-20 minute video, whatever. We've been down here an hour already, so you don't get to see the behind the scenes stuff, but it's we're working on it. You know, I don't want to bore you with an hour and a half details about us trying to figure out what hoses go to what connections, you know. Doing some reconfiguration of the hoses. We got to put the JIC male fitting on that, and that's going to go up in that end right there, and then connect down here to this motor here that controls the turntable. But I think we got about a 80% solution so far. So we have this open line here, and that's for that hose is going to go up here to this cylinder, which controls your scar fires down here. That valve actually froze up, so we are missing a hose. So we're going to leave this one blank, and I think we got everything else tightened up or secured so that it's a closed system, with the exception of this. We'll come back for that, but I think it shouldn't matter. We should be able to at least get everything we need to get the road grader actually moving today. So that's the objective for this video. Adding that into the turntable cylinder there, but we need a JIC fitting right there, which we are out of. So, but we do have it closed up so that it won't at least pour onto the ground. It'll at least stop it some. If you remember from the last video, if you haven't seen the last video, make sure you go back and watch it. I'll put the link in the description. But the forward and reverse lever here is froze up, so we're gonna have to do a little maintenance on that, get it unfroze so we go back and forth on this thing.
Air in the seat.
What are you doing? You're destroying that rat's home?
I like the cab access panel here.
The cab access panel. It's the CAP.
Right there's it, right here. Right here.
You think? Okay, yeah, I see it right there. The one on the outside or the one on the inside?
Yeah, the other side, the inside, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it was about 1978 since his last grease. I feel like
We might ought to take it off and then see if it's working, you reckon?
yeah, it'd be a good idea.
What we're doing now is trying to get that forward and reverse unstuck so that the transmission can go.
What we doing now, Hank?
No, you need something to cut them bars. Jobbing in on.
Yeah.
Watch out, Hank.
Okay. So we're spraying some penetrating oil up in there to try to get that rock shaft loose.
Oh boy, it hurts.
Or let me do it. There he goes. It moved.
It moved.
Yeah.
Moved like 1/16 of an inch or something.
Yeah. But it moved. Spraying some more on there.
Now don't hit it too far.
All right.
That might be all it's got in that direction. Let me see if I can move my hand. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good.
All right. Good deal, Lucille.
Let's. All right. Anybody want to leave in the comments how long it takes Brandel to climb out from underneath this thing? That's the most ab workout you've done in a while, Brandel.
20 years.
Hey, listen, it's getting there. You know, it's a long process. It's almost lunchtime already. So for all you master mechanics out there, you know, you guys need to move closer so y'all can come help us on these adventures, you know, so we can get this thing done. Because Brandel, you know, he's my master mechanic. So y'all don't see him off camera. Y'all should see him off camera. Now we're going to put this thing back together, and I'm going to manipulate the forward and reverse lever here. This is the throttle. This is the forward and reverse up here. And so I'll help Brandel line up the holes here. Got a lot of miles on that boat. All right, so.
And then I lose it.
Oh, man. Did you bring a magnet?
Got the threads nice and clean, and then just for good measure, I figured I'd fill them back up with sand.
Of course.
Put it back the way it was.
All right, what do I need to do?
I don't think anything. There we go, yep.
All right, good. All right, so we got the battery toted over here.
Did y'all tighten these things down, or did y'all just...
No, I just put them on there.
Look untightenable. Right?
Yeah, no, we just put them on there. If you've seen part 1 and 2, you know, part 1 is when we actually got the road grader crank. Part 2 is when we thought we got the hoses fixed. But anyway, so we know that we actually know the grader cranks, but now we got to make sure it's operational and runs. This is always the fun part here. Say when you're ready. That's always so cool. Tommy's looking at the controls here. Gonna move the service truck. Okay, there's the... Yeah, that moved good, Tommy. Look at that, guys. Ain't that cool? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, that's awesome. He's still got the other side of the blade in the ground. There, you can lower it there. Looks like all the hoses are holding up. That's a good sign. Well, we got this part figured out. The brakes might be locked. Oh, look, 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 look. It literally moved like 6 inches. Maybe go backwards with it. Now we're going to try backwards. It moved like 6 inches. Did y'all see that? Oh, look, there it goes. That's tough to do with flat tires, I'm telling you. Man, it's wanting to. All right, let's try backwards again. Oh, look at God! Look at this family of rats. Hey, where you going? We're gonna disturb somebody's home. Yeah, there you go. So we're glad to see all the hoses lined up. Man, we're so close. What they're saying is that cylinder's not actuating over there.
Go the other way with it.
Keep going. There you go. It's going to do a little more, Tommy. At the bottom.
It's got some more room.
Yeah. There you go. Now pull that other side up.
Stroke that other one all the way too.
Now if you can stroke that other one all the way up to the top. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Oh, look, man, I tell you. I get so excited, man. Man, we're so close. Yeah. Can you turn the wheel straight up and down? Man, we're, this thing's teasing us. Oh, so close.
brakes are stuck.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's probably less resistance. Now he's saying use the blade to push it out like a bucket of a tractor, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, right. Man. Yeah, it's moving better. Yeah, we're having a discussion if it's in high or low gear or not. Hey, there he goes. Yeah! Woo! That's crazy. Look at that. How about that, guys? Hey, y'all, look at that, y'all. Woo! This is awesome. That was awesome. How about you, buddy? We only was missing one hose, wasn't we?
Yeah, we'll go to gun.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So we finally got the right hoses, and we're going to have it put on. We'll get it put on. Of course, we'll use this crescent wrench, so don't worry. We'll use a crescent wrench for it. Get it put on. We'll crank it back up, move it around a little bit, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to evaluate whether or not we can get it on a trailer with these tires. You know, this tire is okay, but man, I'm telling you, we got some issues with. I think. Let me see if I can go around on the other side and show you the other side. Hold on a second. Well, before I make it to the other side, I mean, look at that. Hey, but it might make it to a trailer. That's the, you know, that's all we really care about is just getting it on a trailer. Because once we get it onto the trailer, then we can change the tires at the house, you know. But getting it onto that trailer so we can transport it is kind of the big deal that we're looking for here. I don't want to stick my hand. What if I stick my hand down in here and get daggum snake bit or something? That wouldn't be good. But that one don't look too bad. That one don't look bad. Let's see, this one looks pretty bad though. This one looks pretty rough. We'll drive this thing around. We'll get it fired up and drive it around and see how bad it really is. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the old shifter. All right, let me go look on the other side. Hold on. Let's see here. Well, maybe it's in the toolbox. Let's look in the toolbox. Well, there's a spud wrench. Let me see if that's all we need or if I got another one in here. Okie dokie. So we also, if y'all remember from the last video, if you haven't seen that, we just kind of put a temporary fix on this one where that's an MPT that needs to be a JIC. So we actually got the new appropriate fitting here, so we'll run that in there. That should prevent it from leaking. Last time we put these out here, Tommy, Remember how the crescent wrenches got like 400 degrees because they were sitting in the sun?
Yeah.
Man, they get hot, don't they? All right, yeah, there you go. I think that's the right way. So Tommy, everybody asks, what's the plans for this thing once we get it back home? So what are you going to do with it?
We're going to grade road with it.
You're going to grade your road with it. How long's your driveway?
My driveway is not long enough to grade.
Yeah.
But we look after 6,000 acres. It's got a lot of roads, and we.
Yeah. This will do it.
Plus, we work for people that's got lots of grading.
Yeah, that's right. So there you go. You know, we're going to use it to grade roads with. Hey, what year did they say this thing was? You remember?
No, I don't.
I don't remember neither. Maybe I have to go back and look at our first video to see what year it was.
It's old.
I'd say. What's another cool thing is I didn't realize how many of you guys are associated with Galleon. We've had commenters say that, you know, my dad used to work at this factory, or I drove one for the county that I worked in for years. And so that's really cool to see, to hear the stories about Galleon owners and, you know, people that built them, people that drove them, people that operated them. So that's pretty cool, man. And if you like videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we'd love to see you guys kind of subscribe to our channel and to help us go. We're trying to get to 100,000 before the end of the year. So if you guys would help us get there, we'd appreciate it. So we got that one tightened up. Now we'll work on this one a little bit. There you go. I guess I could be putting the battery in it while you're doing this, huh? All right, we'll put the battery in it, and hot wire it, and get on it. This Ram sets a lot higher than my F-250 did. I need to go get something.
Yeah.
All right, what you need me to get?
A half inch.
Half inch. Can I not use a crescent wrench? All right, I'll get you a half inch. Hold on a second. That's the only thing I don't like about this toolbox is the top flaps. Let's see. Try 9/16 or half inch. What is it? All right, here you go. I'll take that 9/16. Put it back. Last time we cranked this thing up, a bunch of rats run out of here. For those of you who haven't seen part 1 and part 2, or part 3, this is the engine. It's international. Oh, something. I hear the the fuel pump come on. But this is what the old engine looks like. We've checked it several times for the fluids and stuff, so we know that's good. You know, it's really cool because it actually hasn't fallen apart yet. Hey, look at there. Who did that? All right, let's see. All right, you ready?
Yep.
This is the part that is really, really cool. I don't actually have a key for it, but so we check, make sure the fuel's on here. And then you need to jump the starter. Always something. So in order to get this thing cranked, we jump the starter. So I guess I'm going to need a screwdriver of some sort. Man, this thing is tall. I can't hardly, I can't get in it. This will work. All right, here you go. So you're just going to basically connect those two, just cross those 2 points. That thing fires right up! All right, so now you're gonna manipulate the switches. Looks good, ain't nothing leaking. He's shifting the turntable. He's run about every piece of heavy equipment that you can think of, and I think this is new for him. Man, I was so excited when we moved this thing because it used to sit back there, and then we moved it up to here. Man, what a great video that was. Now the turntable's moving. Man, that thing purrs. Now he's moving the blade. Oh, I see some fluid. You might not be able to, you might not show up on the. Got fluid leaking on the backside of that. Yeah. All the hoses look good, but we got one little, got a leak there in this one. That one's leaking. But I think that, other than that, it looks pretty good. Very good. I really think we can get that on the truck, guys. What do you guys think? Look at this tire. Pretty awesome. Oh! That metal line busted right there. Look at that stream. Look at that stream of hydraulic fluid. It's the metal line. I bet if he could raise that off the ground, can you try to raise that? Can you try to raise that up? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think for sure you can get on. Look like an artery, but I think you can get on a trailer. I really do. Somehow we got to shift that side of that blade back up. Yeah, can you shift this side up? How do you lift this side? How do you lift this side?
I don't know. Last time I finally figured it out.
Yeah. So this arm evidently raises it. Yeah. Oh, that goes forward and backwards. That's rotating it. I apologize for that camera work. I'm not looking at the monitor. I should probably pay attention to the monitor. There you go. That's good. Yeah, so I think we got plenty. I think it'll go on a trailer for sure. Man, that's just getting worse. I mean, look at that. Right there. Oh, and look at that. Sure, you know, here I'm getting soaked in this hydraulic fluid. Looks like we're gonna have to replace. It's leaking right here too. So I don't know where that's coming from. It's not coming from here. Interesting. Yeah, I got a bad. Oh, hey-oh! The power shift lever's got a leak in it. When you go back toward the front of the tractor. Yeah, see? Oh, well, that boot's got a big hole in it there. Setting her down. All right, So I think we discovered what we need to see. Let's get this thing turned off here. That's not good. There's one more.
That's hard. That foot switches off, but it ain't doing it.
Yeah.
We had to undo it.
One thing for sure, when we get it back to the house, we're going to have to add some more hydraulic fluid. Start for fuel here. And she's off. So what do you think, Tommy? You think we can get that on the track, the low boy?
Yeah, if it's not too low.
Oh, off the ground, you're saying?
Yeah, these tires might have it. I think we can load it.
Yeah.
But Ross will have to look at it. And,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of low boy he's got. If he's got one of those that disconnects in the front,
Oh yeah,
it'll just drive right up on it, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if he's got skids, it might be too much of an angle.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So we'll have to see about it. Royce is the truck driver that is buddies with Tommy, and he's the one that's going to tow it home for us. Man, that thing fired right up, didn't it?
Yeah,
That engine is solid, man.
amazing it cranks that good.
Yeah. Cool. There's some
This line is the one that's leaking. It's leaking down there and leaking right there.
yeah.
Is it leaking anywhere else?
Yeah, it's leaking on some connections on this side. Up here. Yeah, here. I mean, look at those metal lines. They're just... Oh, and the bottom of this gearbox right here.
Yeah.
Right down the turntable. So I don't know what that is. Or where that's coming from. I couldn't find where it was coming from. Must be leaking out that hose. Because it's dripping. It's running down pretty steady down in front of that. I don't know if that's a gearbox or what, but...
That means we got about 2 more hoses at least.
Yeah. Not bad though. Talk about clear, concise communication. Tommy's like, you got a tape? You got some tape in your truck? I thought you said some tape. You said a tape.
I said A-tape. A-tape. You got A-tape?
I was like, what's he need tape for? You probably need some tape to tape up that line. All right, here, I'll hold one end of it. Yeah, you're gonna have to guesstimate that one. 30 inches right there.
Yeah. Let's see what they have. 32 or 30.
Yeah, that's right.
This one goes.
Let me step around this side. That thing's still all right, here's the edge of this one. What's that one?
64.
64. You gonna measure it twice? Last time you brought that fan belt, it was too small. I see the leak now. Right there. It's on this hose. It's on this hose right here is the leak that's causing all this drippage. Did you measure this bottom one, Tommy? Oh yeah, that's the 20. All right, that's the 30-inch one right there. That's the one that's leaking down onto the turntable.
I think them two, maybe it. No, this up here, I don't know. Seals are gone. Or
Yeah, I'm sure.
all this stuff. They sitting there and dried out probably.
Or a rat ate through them. Well, there's the look. I mean, that's why that ain't even on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the reason why that one was spraying everywhere. So, Tommy, we've actually mentioned this in a couple videos, but tell our viewers exactly, or tell how you got this road grader. Didn't you trade it for a root rake or something?
Yeah, this man, he's got 2,000 acres here. We was helping clear up burns. And he had this old motor grader, and he said he didn't want it. He needed a root rake for his dozer.
Yeah.
And I had one. I said, well, how about just trading it?
Yeah.
He said, bring me the root rake and you can have the grader. So
Yeah.
that's how we acquired the grader.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So you ever need a motor grader, go, find somebody that's got used one and trade a root rake for it, All right, so this is what's going to haul the grader back to the house here. So we've been trying to work this out for a while now, but everybody's schedule's finally coordinated, and we'll be able to get this bad boy over there to the grader, get it loaded up, and get it back to the house. Tommy, you excited? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. Make sure the motor for the trailer's good. This is the old freight shaker that's going to be hauling it for us. Nothing special, but it'll get the job done. I wonder if he'll let me drive it. I went down and saw this bead of this rim right here. I was like, man, that tire's flat. So I had to put some air in it. Alright, getting this thing ready to go. And of course, the inside dual would be flat too, so we got to take care of that one. So we filled this one up, topped this one off. Now I got to do that inside dual there, and we'll be on our way. All right, fellas, here we are. Royce is going to be my instructor driver. Let's see if we can't get this thing down the road here. All right, yeah.
And what we want to do is break straight back and pull it a long time.
Yeah.
Put it back up.
There it is. Let's start off in second here. What do you think, Royce?
There you go.
That thing shifts good, man.
It's not, it ain't got no miles on the motor or the transmission.
Yeah.
Unless the gas has got a damn stuff on it.
Golly.
Got a car pull up over the load.
Yeah. On the dirt road. Boys, bring back some memories. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Since I don't have my CDLs, I'm not gonna jump out on the real road here. So we just kind of basically went down a bunch of private drives. That was a lot of fun. Well, there she sits, my friends, in all her glory. Basically, we're going to crank it up now, get it cranked up, and then there's only a spot up here, and I'll show you guys later. There's only a spot up here for the tractor trailer to turn around in, because I mean, you can see it's pretty tight. I mean, he's not going to turn around up here anywhere. So there's the old galleon, huh? The old T400. Well, we've had some good times in this thing, haven't we? Now we'll go ahead and get it cranked up, and we'll just kind of limp it up to the area where he's going to be able to turn his tractor trailer around. All right, so they went and got the battery to put in it.
Stick a little 2,000 watt generator in the back of the truck.
All right.
This big.
All right, did you get the master key, Tommy? Oh.
I can get up in.
Yeah, let me help you up here. Ah. I think we got this part fixed. We got this part remembered, I think. This is always the fun part of the video. Need a screwdriver?
Battery ain't.
You don't think that battery?
Been good, I don't think.
Alright.
I didn't knock it down on there good. Took something to knock it.
Alright, hold on a second. There you go. That never gets old. I love it. I'm telling you, that thing fires right up. Oh, he's dripping. You got oil gushing out right there. That thing sounds good. If we can get the blade up, I think we can get it. But I don't know. We're gonna dump some hydraulic fluid in it. Yeah. And add this hydraulic fluid here. That'll at least get us enough to get going, I think. Trying a bunch of different things here just to make sure that if we can get the blade up, we'll be in good shape. But right now it's proven to be a little more difficult than what we had hoped for. Maybe trying to get it unstuck. Who knows? There it goes. Yeah, there you go.
Pull this side on my
I think he can actually tilt those wheels to be vertical as opposed to cambered out like that. So we think we're home free at this point. Nothing too crazy so far, but things are about to get interesting to say the least. Keep watching. A little mechanical malfunction here. He's got the official check of the... Now, so Tommy, it just quit?
Yeah, it just quit. Fuel.
When all else fails, right, James?
Yep, trying to get him to let me go by him with the pickup so we can get out of here.
Yeah, things work a little better when you put fuel in them, don't they?
How much you want to put in, Tommy? This 5, you got any more you want to put in?
That's all I got.
Okay.
This is the second 5-gallon bucket we're going to put in it. So we'll add 10 pounds. We'll add 10 gallons of hydraulic fluid in that. We're draining the filter, and we added 5 gallons of diesel fuel. So that should get us to the low boy. Hope so anyway. James, at least it ain't raining.
Yep, it ain't raining.
We were talking earlier, you know, hydraulic fluid is a lot cheaper than a hydraulic pump, so we'll just keep dumping it in there if we have to. All right, now that we got the 10th gallon in there, let's go ahead and put this filter in the bucket so it don't get all in the bed of my truck. Like so. Now we should be able to get out of here from there. Try it again. Let me. Yeah.
All right, Tommy.
Go ahead. Had to break out the jumper cables here.
Try it, Tommy.
All right, Tommy, go ahead, buddy. Huh. So we're just checking. We are not getting any fuel, so we must have vapor locked it somehow or another. So right now we're just checking the system. We pulled this bleeder valve out here. We've checked this line. There's a valve on underneath the gas tank now, the on-off switch, so to speak. Under there, trying to pull the wheel. We're trying to think maybe might have some maybe some garbage got into the fuel line, and still sounds dry, don't it?
Tommy, still nothing.
So went ahead and disconnected this side of the battery because the pump's still running. I'm trying to clean out the outlet there inside the tank. Alright, I think we got fuel flow now. Not consistent, but it might be enough. There you go. Alright, we'll put our cables back on here. Hopefully that helps with the charging process here. And we can get on down the road to the loading spot. So we're not quite out of the woods yet, right? What happens next happens in a split second and basically scares the mess out of all of us. Keep watching this.
Tommy, let's try it, boss.
That was almost a disaster. Oh Lord, James, my new truck. I saw you. Oh man, what a. Whew. I had to title my video, "Grader Runs Over a Truck." Lord have mercy. All right, 10-4. Good night, fellas. I ain't never seen Tommy move so fast in my life. All right, here we go. You gonna back up just in case? Well, we can't get enough fluid up here to straighten tires up. Uh-oh. You should have just went.
What in the world?
Got it a little closer.
Power shift thing.
Alright, we're gonna try again. Uh-oh. And jumpers cables again? Alright, jumper cables we go. While they're working on it, we went ahead and left the battery charging here. Tommy's going to work on where the outlet is on the fuel tank. The problem is that fuel pump is actually running the whole time when the system is connected to the battery, so that it gets hot. Well, I mean, that ain't the problem, but we don't want it to overheat. But the fuel filter, there's a fuel filter that goes here. Here's the input line, goes through here. You can't see down in there, I don't think. That's the fuel line coming from the tank there.
I'm just turning the swivel.
Let me go get a rag. It's topped up from the tank to the...
Yeah, Tom, we got to take it off there. God almighty.
What's it taste like?
Huh? It's like diesel fuel.
Hey, Royce, I noticed you went over there when he was talking about blowing on this thing.
Yeah, I ain't got I've had to do that too many times.
I hear you. Yeah, let's see. He's gonna take that fuel line off now, or fuel hose, I guess, is the more technical term.
There you go, pull it till you got it.
All right.
That sucker stopped it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Hose stopped it. Yeah.
Golly Moses.
Yeah.
Now we should be in business.
Dirt dauber almost.
Yeah. Now you should be able to get it in there. Oh, did you do the valve?
Yeah, the valve's all the way open.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix that without a stick, without a poker. Oh, there you go. He's taking the valve off here. You know, I think about it, I might have some nails in my tool bag. Y'all can't really see what's going on. There it went. I mean, it's going. It's going now.
Yeah, now I need to cut it off.
There you go. What they're trying to do now is put the hose back on while it's hanging out this side of the grader. We'll check the flow of it that way. What's that?
So I was getting any fuel through it. It was solid rust.
Yeah.
Couldn't blow through it. Bead bunker jumped out of it. The whole hose was about through.
Yeah.
Of course, getting more than he bargained for, ain't it?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to bungee a 5-gallon fuel bucket right there, and let me show you why. So we got to working on this tank over here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. We had a stick up in there to keep it stopped a little bit, but
Yeah, it can now.
oh yeah, there you go. So we got it draining into this bucket or this can. Golly.
Hole rusted in it.
Yeah, got a hole rusted in the tank. Lord have mercy. Once it drains, we'll just put it, we got a friend that went to go get some fuel, so we'll put it right here and let it ride. Royce, the only thing you need to do is bring that low boy over here and load it up. That's it.
That's what equipment always is.
Yeah.
That's why I like that Kimball. See, I got all the tools in it. I got 3 toolboxes.
Yeah. I ain't broke out the first crescent wrench. You believe that? So this is what we decided. This is what we're going to do here. So we'll just run the fuel into there. We captured all that fuel out of the hole in the tank. Put it here. The cavalry came. The cavalry came with more fuel. And now we're going to go try it this way. I didn't know y'all could come out here in the middle of nowhere and end up having 15 people to come look at a motor grader. I hear somebody coming on a side-by-side or a four-wheeler or something. Oh, look at there. And he brought his friend with him. It's a family affair out here. Ready? All right, let's do it. Yeah. Make sure it's in forward, not reverse. Hold on, Tommy.
For the matter, you proud to be home?
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Right, Tom.
All right, go ahead, Tommy.
Hang on.
Almost. Yeah. Oh, Lord. They're going to get a little persuasion. Alright, we got the wheels straightened up now. Try to go forward. I'd get on down the road. I think they're sitting here too long. They need to get on down the road. There you go. Yeah, look at that, huh? We got the semi here. It made it. I said, don't cut it off, Tommy. We're getting closer. Yeah. He's getting it positioned to. Lord have mercy. Look at that. Can y'all believe it? We're getting this thing moved. Do you believe it? This thing's gonna be so much fun to get up and running. Getting close. Tom, come on, don't be scared, Tommy. You ain't got far to fall. Lord have mercy. Listen, we're almost there. Yeah, looking good, man. Oh my goodness. You're looking good on this side. This side's good. He's good on both sides. All right, on this side. This is awesome. All right, let's see. Gotta get off that back tire. Other way. He had room to stop up there.
Hey, Tommy!
Hey, Tommy, watch that tire right there. Trying to see what's the best perspective for you guys, or the best view for you guys. Sometimes up close ain't the best view. He went a little too far with it. Little did I know when I was saying, "What's that tire right there?" I was foreshadowing what was about to happen. This right here could have been a real disaster. Keep watching, because it could have been really dangerous. He can't stop it, he ain't got no brakes. He only got to go up about 2 foot. Uh-oh, it's about to go out on the other side. Ah! Lord, what a process. Woo! You got a bunch of junk here. You got a bunch of junk here. How about it still running though? I'm surprised that our rigging up the fuel tank is still working. All right, he's trying to work on it here. Some things ain't easy to maneuver when the tires are flat. All right, let's try it again. Let's take 2. Watch them tires lean.
Tommy, back it on up a good ways.
There you go. Lord have mercy. We getting there, fellas. We getting there. Man, we're so close. That first one was the practice attempt. I believe you just got to settle on it right there. I believe you got to settle on that, Royce. This is what the other side looks like. Now he's trying to maneuver that blade so it don't stick out as far on the side. There he goes. Oh, it's stuck. Lord have mercy. I'm just, it's just cracking me up. It's still running. That's funny to me. There, he's setting his wheels up straight. Look at that. Now he's gonna check, see if he's got enough room. Trying to set that blade down now. There you go. Once the hydraulics in it that way, it wouldn't stop. Okay. Just try to hold it right here. What a fun day this has been. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That pin and that pin has to go into the trailer. Good Lord. Ain't this an interesting process? Now all I gotta do is chain her down. Oh, I thought she was gonna fall. There we go. Got the cutoff switch here. I can't believe that worked. So she's loaded up. Now we just gotta take her home. Alright, so he's getting her all chained up and we'll get on down the road. I'll see you when we get back to Tommy's house. We'll get this thing unloaded. Maybe it won't fall off the trailer while we're unloading it. Holy moly. Alright, got her chained down, ready to go. Basically, we're taking all dirt roads back to the house. We made it. See if I can get him to pull on in here. This is where we're going to want him, right here. You talking about some dirt roads now? Man, we went down some dirt roads. Tommy, that was hard on my kidneys.
Oh, that was real good.
Well, we got here. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but it's let's look at the windows here. It's starting to rain on us, so we're just enough. Maybe we can keep the rain off just long enough to get this thing off here. That made it. Lord have mercy. I went and got my raincoat on. We almost beat the rain. All right, it's coming down, so I got to put the camera off. You guys, I'll try to record it from inside the truck. We left the batteries connected on the whole trip up here, so we was like, oh man, we daggone left the batteries connected, so battery went dead, but you know, got it running again. What a crazy day that was. Holy cow. I mean, we about killed Tommy. We about run over my truck. We done all kind of crazy stuff in this video, right? But we got the grader home. That's the most important part.